tell us about the business? What do you do now?
Yeah, so construction cleaning is our specialist. I've done it for so long. I'm at the point now where it's like steady as we go. We've just come into a really solid point of process and procedures. I think when you ask anyone about the business, there's two sides of it, isn't there? Because I'm not actually the cleaner anymore, and I haven't been for quite a while now. I'm
But
now
you
a
know
business
how
owner,
to do it,
so
though. That's the one thing
yeah.
that so many business owners is when you know the craft better than anyone, you can manage a team and they know that you know how to do it and how to do it well. And people respect that. I think you do
Yeah, but
sometimes.
making that transition from cleaner to business owner has been probably the hardest, trying to get clients to understand that it won't be me coming
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
I'm going to train these people to do it. And I've hired some people that would do it a million times better than me because of their patience. I'm paying them to do it every day. They've got nothing else to think about in the business. So they've ended up, I've gone on the tools before Christmas because we were really, really busy. And I thought, I'm getting my hands dirty. Let's get mucked in. And I loved it. And I still love it. Every part of cleaning we do, I love it. I don't take anything on that I don't enjoy, because if I'm not the expert, I can't sell it, I can't market it, and I can't teach someone else to do it. And under those circumstances, I don't feel confident. There's a few services we picked up over the years and didn't enjoy it, couldn't sell it, couldn't train someone to do it. And I just thought, well, that's a 20 grand mistake. Let's just park that one.
So when you say construction cleaning, is that cleaning new build homes and building? I don't know what it is the honest answer.
Basically, yeah. So for anyone listening that does care, when you build anything, with whether it's a big building, we did a hospital this year in Northallerton. I think it had 200 to 300 buildings, something crazy. It was massive. When you build anything, there's loads of processes, and you're either helping the construction team get their NHBC stamp or their warranty or whatever process they're going through, and then loads of snagging processes, and then you're cleaning it ready for either the customer to view it or the customer to move in. So the concept is, if you buy a brand new car or the Queen's coming to visit, you wouldn't expect a crumb. And the motto is, if there's dust on anything, it's dirty. Yeah. So that there can't be anything. But construction clean, the best way to describe it is it's definitely a form of restoration, and you could almost certainly damage something, anything in the process if you get it wrong. Being on the ground, having done it for as long as I had done it, that the way I learned was, we got begged to go into the industry, actually. I didn't know how to do it. I was a carpet cleaner at the time. That was my first trade when I went self-employed. And I got this, we'll get into this later down the line, I imagine, but I got this contract and I said to them, I don't know how to do this, and said, but I know that you'll learn. Yeah. And I did. When I first went on site, not a clue what I was doing. And all I said to a site manager was, please, will you just have a look at it and tell me if it's all right? And 10 times out of 10 in the first year, it was always wrong. And I just said, right, just don't lie to me. And they gave me feedback. I'm like, well, this here, I didn't know what tools to use, what processes, the amount of glass that I scratched and never got a charge. And I don't know how I didn't get charged for that. It's unbelievable. But that's the concept of it. But it's either really, really dirty and damaged, or it's super, super clean. It's like a stock type of thing, or a show home, and you've got to get it immaculate. So yeah, but that's a nutshell of construction.
About that is that do you know who Sarah Blakely is? She's the lady that formed Spanx.
Yeah.
And I talk about her all the time because I love her journey, but it's almost so she understood the problem in women's shapewear, but she didn't have a clue about making it.
Yeah.
And it's almost being brave enough to ask the stupid questions about, what does that mean? Why do you do that? And not being afraid to do it. Actually, what gets you really, really good? And then the other side to it as well, which I can already kind of tell. I'm always shocked at how bad a lot of people and a lot of companies' customer service is. Because to me, if someone hires me or my brand, I want it to be so good that I'll do anything to make sure I respond quickly and do anything. As well, a lot of people don't care, and it always blows my mind. But actually, so if I was a construction site owner, and as soon as you because I started my career in construction, that's what I was doing before I went to Jamaica. But it was the balance of where, if you know someone that you like and trust, and they do a good job, and the price is reasonable, you're going to stick with them.
Yeah,
and it's really good.
There's a counter argument to it, because in recent years, and I don't know how I knew this at the beginning, but the commercial aspect of construction, I think that all of our clients are really kind of over, like, oh, she's new, she's the cleaner, and kind of like, it didn't treat me as badly as they possibly could. And now they're like, hang on, you're well into this. you need to be aware of X, Y, and Z. And I've been forced to learn the commercial management of a construction business, which has forced me to not be the cleaner anymore. I haven't got time to go and clean. I really care about the polished windows. However, the contractual health and safety, the QS management, the financial management, actually running the management of a construction business or any business. I already spotted the need for a decent service, but actually it now boils down to the decent service kind of doesn't matter anymore, because the front end client is really, really important, but actually they're heavily managed by the back end of all of the clients we work with. And it's really important that as a business, as we grow, we do identify the commercial needs of the people we're working with. They've got budgets, you need to respect them. All of the administrative processes that they need, that's what we've been going. How do our administration processes and systems streamline with theirs? And how do we become the easiest business to work with and get the product and service that they need? So it's kind of like 3 years as, I'm a dizzy little cleaner, I just want to clean, to like, hang on, get your brain together, because you need to get this done. But it's almost like you spot the need for the service. We begged to do it. Now we're spotting needs for other parts of the cleaning industry that we want to fix. We've got a recruitment division being open right now. We've soft launched it. We're pretty much ready for a hard launch. And again, it's down to receiving bad service and other various things that we're doing. There's no construction cleaning training school, and that's something I would love to get developed in the next few years, have it accredited. The CSCS industry, everything about health and safety and cleaning. There's not one cleaner out there that walks out of school and goes, hi, I want to be a construction cleaner. It doesn't exist. So now we're going, construction is booming and nobody is being trained to do the job. And the clients kind of just expect you to facilitate that. So we're being forced by default of growth to create these models and these structures surrounding our needs. But then I'm going, ding, 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 I'm a business owner. We need to cash in on this because this has cost me a frigging fortune. So, yeah, it's just interesting as you develop in your business career, what you then transition into. Someone called me just before this to talk about, it was one of the site ladies, and I've got an operations assistant, they shouldn't really call me. And she was talking about something to do with the sites and one of the cleans and all the rest of it. And this really directly relates to this, because I literally thought, I really, 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 really care. However, I need to pass you through to my team. I've got my own job to do now, and it should be getting looked after by my team, and they know what they're doing. So it just boils down to that, doesn't it? With growth comes the service is no longer the most important bit. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing.
What's interesting, I'm just going to jump onto the comments. So Andrew Corey saying you're a very inspirational lady. I have different screens, so I have to read off them.
Do you know what? I'm going to introduce Andrew Corey, if you don't mind, because Andrew Corey, I've spoke to him from the very early days when I was still in Liverpool. I was living in the flat that I couldn't afford. I was freezing cold, and he has honestly seen me transition from a worker in the pub trying to be a manager right the way through till now. He watches all of it. He's always commenting, messaging, loads of support, and he's had a lot going on himself. He's been a viewer from the very early days. There's not many people who can say that they've seen it from start to finish. So thanks for watching, Andrew.
Well, but it's true. And actually, so Jonathan, someone else commented that it's funny how scarily similar a lot of people's journeys and backgrounds can be, even though we'd never met before today. But it's just, it's funny that it's that same mentality and work ethic and trying to spot things. And from a business strategy point of view, you're able to follow the customer where you're smart enough to be able to spot the opportunity and actually develop different revenue streams and train people up and just grow the business in different ways. That probably kind of keeps it fresh.